2 words. Lentil soup. You were like, oh, I didn't know you were just going to say it like that. Yeah. What do you think this is? 2 words. A multitude of emotions. Lentil soup. Oh boy. I can't divulge where I was before, but I had this errand and then I was going straight to the beach. I was parlaying it into a beach situation. And I had an apple. I had some of those rice discs. What are they called again? They're like rice, they're kind of like chunky. They're like fine. I've had them for like a month and I just don't want them. But I was going to the beach and I just had nothing really takeable that I could just grab. And I was like, sue me if I don't want to cut up a kiwi right now. I've had a kiwi just staring me in the face and I just couldn't do it. Okay, so just forgive me for that. So I grabbed an apple and these like rice discs. It'll come to me much later when this is already done recording what they're called. I don't even know if they have an official name. It actually doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So what happened is that I let fear take the wheel. I was like, oh no, what if I get to the beach and at some point I'm hungry? Okay. It wasn't even that I was really hungry in that moment. I've been there before where you're at the beach and you're like having the best time, but you're like, oh God, I'm getting hungry. It's similar to I have to pee. It's just like, you're like, oh God, it's like in the back of your head. And you don't want to have to leave the beach for any other reason than that you want to leave the beach. That should be your only reason for leaving. Not like, I could have stayed 4 more hours, but I'm starving. Or I could have stayed all day, but I have to damn pee. It's like you just want to be able to be like, I'm leaving because I want to. On my own volition, on my own accord. I just found a bobby pin in the back of my hair. Had a dream. Like I wore pigtail braids. I do my dream work every day. I mean, if you're not analyzing your dreams every day, like I just don't know what you're doing. Your dreams are your subconscious thoughts. 90% of the actions we take are driven by our subconscious thoughts. So you might want to know what they are, whatever. And I had pigtails in my dreams. So I was like, oh, I'll like put my hair in pigtails. So I put my hair in pigtails and I was like, I actually don't want to do this, but okay, whatever. Okay, we need to get back to the lentil soup. So I'm like, I should eat something now. I was like around restaurants. There was a market there. I was like, do I want an avocado roll? It's why I didn't just get that is truly beyond me because that's a portable thing. I don't have to have it right in that moment. I can take it to the beach. I walk by this like Turkish place. It's truly baffling sometimes, the decisions. But I'm usually so locked in now. Like I don't usually, but it was for me. It was still for me. And I pass by the menu and I see lentil soup. And I'm like, that sounds really exciting. I'm like, that just sounds healthy. It sounds hearty. It sounds flavorful. It sounds nice. And what I was picturing, and this is the thing, never make assumptions. Don't ever make an assumption. What I was picturing was actual lentils, in some sort of reduction and some sort of broth, with that's what I was picturing. I go in, I'm like, can I get a lentil soup to go? And I'm thinking it's going to be in this cute little cup. It's what I'm thinking is like, you could potentially eat it with a fork. Like that's like it's like there's substance, So, and this girl was so nice. She's like, just a lentil soup. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm going to take it to go. It's ready in 0.2 seconds. It's like, I'm carrying the bag. I'm like, it's pretty heavy. I'm like, why is it so heavy? And I don't know why. I just didn't want to sit down and eat. And then I was like, oh, I'll like eat it like on the hood of my car. Again, we don't know why. I like put it on the hood of my car. It's like obviously on a slant. I open it. It's pure liquid. It's a pureed lentil soup, which I'm not going to say I'm 1,000% sure was not in the description, but I'm fairly positive it was not in the description. There's nothing wrong with a pureed lentil. I would love to go on record to say. I would love to be on record to say I have no issues with a pureed lentil. It's just not what I wanted in that moment. Okay. I don't want to get like crucified here. So I'm like, I open it and I'm just like, and this is where I would in the past just keep going with it. I'm like, Chase, just stop this. Just stop this. It's not even if it's a disaster waiting to happen. Like it is absolutely will happen. It is a disaster. I'm like, do not eat this on the hood of your car. Okay. And then I'm like, why didn't I just eat there? I think I just like, I didn't want to make it a whole thing. Like I wanted to go to the beach. I didn't need the whole like, how is it? Like, oh, do you need more water? It's like, I don't need the whole story. I don't need the whole story, which is right now one of my favorite things to say, which is from Scott Disick. There's like this clip of him that I always see. It's like he asks Kris Jenner if she wants a drink and she's like, well, I had this before and da-da-da-da later. And he goes, I don't need the whole story. Yes or no? And it's just like, that is everything in life. It's like, I don't need the whole story. It's like, what is the bottom line? It's like the most fun thing to think. And it just helps you just move so much quicker throughout your day. I for me at least. I'm just like, well, da-da-da. I don't need the whole story. I don't need the whole story. Yes or no? Do you want a drink or no? Okay. So I don't know what that was related to, but so I'm like, yeah, why didn't I just eat there? So I go back to the restaurant. This girl is like on the phone in the back and I see her see me come in and she's like, what? It's like, it's like, you just can read her mind. Like, she's like, why is this girl back? What could have gone wrong in like the 45 seconds since she's left this restaurant? And I try to communicate to her with my eyes, like, it's all good. I was trying to eat it on the hood of my car. It's slanted. I didn't know it was pureed. I'm just going to eat here. That was my vibe. 14 seconds after I walk in and sit down at a table, she's still on the phone. A group of business people of about 400. There was actually probably 8, but when they came into this restaurant, they never stopped coming. Like, it was just like business person. And they were the most classic business people you've ever seen. Like, I feel like you don't really see that anymore because it's like no one's like at work. Everyone's just at home doing it. But they were just like out in the wild, like clearly had just had a meeting, clearly from a bank situation, which was confirmed during my tenure sitting at this restaurant, eating this pureed lentil soup that I absolutely didn't want. The thing was, I wasn't even hungry. Picture you're not that hungry and then someone hands you a never-ending bowl of pureed lentil soup and you're like, I don't even know if I could take more than 3 bites of this. Like, I just, it's like, okay, we'll get to the lentil soup. So it's like 7 men or something and 2 women, and they're like sit at a table and they're all just like in suits. Like they're all just so fucking classic. I can't even freaking stand it. And I really have the thought, I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I have this pureed lentil soup that I don't want, and I'm glad I had to come back into this restaurant just so I could witness whatever on earth is going on here, because I need to. It's something that I need to see. Okay, it is recording. And they're just like, oh yeah, Chuck, da-da-da. It's like people know what it's like, and it's like these people don't all know each other. Like, this woman's in from Washington State. Like, I'm like, what is this? It's actually not that interesting and not that easy to explain. But so I'm like, and like the woman comes and I'm like, oh, I'm just like, can I just sit here? It's actually like easier for me to eat it here. And she's like, yeah, no problem. And it did come with like a piece of pita and it's like I dipped the pita in it. It's like I would have needed 5,000 discs of pita to finish this lentil soup. Like there was no way to take bites without it. Like it's just like never ending pureed lentil soup. I was like, why did I do this? It was the riskiest move. Like I was like, I literally just could have gone to the market, gotten an avocado roll, taken it on the beach. If I got hungry, I could have eaten it. If I didn't want it, I could have had it later. Like, why it had to be a lentil soup? And this was the thing. All I wanted was avocado. I wanted an avocado salad or something. Like I just wanted a whole avocado like bathed in some sort of like luxurious oil with like some sesame seeds on top. Like that's all I wanted. And then I was like, oh, I'll just get a lentil soup. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I'm taking bites of this lentil soup and I'm like, Chase, I don't think I can take that much more. It's like I'm trying. It's like on so many levels. I'm like, well, I got it. I should eat it. I'm like, it's just a waste of everything, like to not eat it. And I'm like, should I take? I'm like, I don't even want to take it to go. Like, I'm like, I'm not taking this. Whatever I don't eat is staying here. Like, I'm not taking this in my car. It's not spilling. What am I going to do? Eat this pureed lentil soup on the beach? What am I going to do? Keep it in my car till I get home? It's like, it's hell. It's hell. It was the most specific type of hell. Then this man walks by me and starts speaking to me in a different language I didn't recognize. And I just stared at him like mid lentil soup, like my 60th bite of lentil soup that wasn't going down in the bowl. It's like, how have I not eaten more of this? And he's like, oh, I thought you were Turkish. And I'm like, and the businessman, and I'm like, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to take it in my car, but I'm going to put it back in the bag it came in and I'll throw it away outside because I don't want her to see that I didn't eat 98% of this lentil soup, even though I feel like all I've done my entire life, I cannot remember a time before in which I was taking bites of this pureed lentil soup. But then I was like, okay, but where do I put the spoon? Like, I didn't want to put the spoon like dirty on the table. I didn't want to make another plate messy with putting the spoon on it. And I truly, like, she went in the back. These business people were talking, and I just like, I just surrendered so deeply. I just got up and I left. I was like, I cannot dispose of this lentil soup. Like I'm just going to leave it here, and it's just like she's going to have to formulate her own interpretation of what went on here. Like, why did I order this lentil soup only to scarcely eat any of it, only to leave at first, then come back, and then leave it all on the table and leave? She's like, why did she do it? Like, she's like, is this like an omen? Like, is this like a deeper meaning? And it was just like, I don't know if there's a trash can outside. I don't even want to attempt like putting the lid back on this. Like there's so much liquid. There's so much that can go wrong. Like I just couldn't, I was like, I have to walk away. So that's what I did. It was just so odd. It was so odd. It was just like, why? If you're a little hungry, oh, maybe get some cracker. Like, it's just like, it was crazy. I can't even deal with it anymore. I literally got in my car and I was dying laughing. Like, I was just like, that was so insane. It was so unhinged. It was so not how I pictured it. Like, and then I was just like, I don't know. It was freaking crazy. I actually got so sunburned. I went to the beach, I put on sunscreen, and then I went to put on more, and like I didn't really have much more. I was like, whoa, I didn't know I was so low on this. And then later I would like just take the top off and there would be a little more, but like it was too late for all that. And it's just a classic case of like sunburn. Okay. thought there was going to be more to that. So my dad and I went to this dumpling establishment. Let's just say it like that, because that's exactly what it was. And yet it was really interesting because my dad and I were in this plaza. We went, whatever, it's this whole thing. There was all these like different places to eat, and this place, a dumpling, and I was like, I don't necessarily like want dumplings, but that is actually so important. Then we went in and they had like a full extensive menu, and it's like, I don't know. It's just like, I almost didn't eat here because I was like, I don't really like want, it's like, I might, God forbid, want a noodle. I might, it's like, it's like when you call yourself a dumpling place, it's like, I'm thinking all you have are dumplings. They had a whole menu, whatever. It was so good. But so this woman was like, I loved her. My dad orders, he's like, I'll get this and this. And she's like, no, that's too much. She's like, it's too much food. Because my dad and I were ordering separate. I don't know if I've mentioned that, like, I'm not eating meat. I haven't been since February. It came to me in a dream. I thought I'd do it for a week. I go, okay, I'll just not eat meat for a week. And it's now been like 4 months. I don't know. February to late May. You do the math. So my dad and I were ordering separately. So he ordered these like 2 shrimp dishes, and she's like, no. She's like, that's too much food. And he's like, okay, just the one. Right there, you have my respect for life. I'm a fan of you for life. I will return here for life, because she knows it's too much food. And you might say, well, let people decide if they think it's too much food. You don't know. It would have been so much freaking food. This noodle dish that my dad got was so huge. And it's just like, instead of going, well, whatever, more money for us if they order more, it's like she sacrificed like $13 to potentially have a customer for life. Once again, you do the math. Whatever. So then I order, and I'm like, I'm like new to not eating meat, so it's like sometimes I don't know what to get, and I didn't know what some of the things were. So I ordered this noodle dish, and then I was like, okay, like, should I get this like cucumber dish or this like green onion pancake? And she was just like, okay. She just took over, and she's like, you're already getting the noodles, you don't need the green onion pancake, you'll get the cucumbers. And I was like, great. It was the greatest cucumber dish I've ever experienced. It was all peeled cucumbers, like no skin, swaddled in a sort of sesame oil with garlic and sesame seeds. Like, it was literal perfection. And just that she just like knew me. Like, she's like, this is what you want. And she was absolutely fucking correct. Like, I don't know. There was just something about it that was just so inspiring. And it reminded me of, okay, so when we go out to eat in the past, if I ask any questions, like if the waiter comes and I ask a question, my whole family is like, oh God, like you have to ask a question. It's like, I'm sorry. Like, am I not allowed to ask a question? And I feel like in the past, like I was being painted in a way where it's like, I'm asking them what they think I should get. And it's like, no, I'm not asking them what they think I should get. They have information that I don't have. It's like, I'm asking for clarification. I'm asking for a few more details, which then makes it very clear to me what I want and don't want. And I don't know if this happens to other people, because I've truly been like, it's like people are like, oh God, she's going to ask 10 questions. It's like, I'm not going to ask 10 questions. I'm going to ask a couple questions. Maybe not. I've never been here before. They know more than I know. If I go, okay, what's up with this? What's up with the salmon? They go, oh yeah, the salmon's covered in like this olive sauce. And I go, great. I can stop you right there because I despise olives. So I don't want that. Now it makes it very clear what I do want. And it's just like in life, you are allowed to ask questions. It doesn't mean you don't know. It doesn't mean you're indecisive. It doesn't mean I'm asking someone like what they think I should order, what they think I should do with my life. It's like I'm asking so I can make a more educated decision because I do know what I want and I know what I don't want. I'm just missing some details that if someone else has the details, you are allowed to ask them for those details. If I've been somewhere someone's never been and they go, "Oh, hey," they ask me a couple questions about it, I'm not thinking like I'm like now running their life. It's like, yeah, I have information you don't have. Is this translating? It's like if you go somewhere and you're like, it's like you can go right or left, and sometimes you just make a guess and that's fine. A lot of times you just make a guess and that's fine and you figure it out on your own. But if someone's standing there and you go, "Oh, hey, what's down here to the right?" And they go, "Oh, okay, yeah, it's like I don't know, it's like a bunch of comic book stores and I don't know, like modern art galleries or something." And I'm like, "Okay," and to the left, and they're like, "Oh, it's like there's like really cute like juice shops and like plant shops and just like a beautiful park and this and this and this." And I'm like, "Great. I'll go to the left because I have no interest in comic books and truly I don't really that much like to look around at freaking art." I mean, I will sometimes, but it's like now I know it's like I don't know. This kind of got away from me. It's just like you're allowed to ask questions and don't let anyone make you feel like you're not. And again, it's like cuz I was truly like brainwashed this whole time into thinking like it's like, "Oh, I'm asking questions because I don't know what I want at a restaurant." And it's like I'm just okay, whatever, you got it. You got it. I don't know. Oh God. Oh yeah. Life goes on. Should I do a piano rendition interlude? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let me put this microphone down. Where should it go? I guess it'll go here. See what kind of sound this picks up. We'll see what this does. Whoops. No. Classic beyond classic, taught myself that. Don't worry about it. Okay. Maybe I'll pull a card. Hold on. Oh boy. Didn't even fully shuffle. Oh dear. Okay. Let's actually just shuffle. Okay, a couple cards came out. This one's It's a bit intense, but it's worth it. It's memento mori. Remember you will die. It is just remember you will die, you know? So it's like when I'm eating 4,000 spoonfuls of a pureed lentil soup, it's like, not that I'm saying other people would be, but I'm not like mad at myself. I'm not like, why the fuck did I do this? I'm such an idiot. Like this, and this. I'm the whole time thinking it's pretty funny. And it just is what it is. It just is what it is. And I just so deeply always know that life is happening for me. It's never happening to me. So it's a little bit morbid, but sometimes I think, you know what? Maybe if I hadn't sat down here and had this lentil, I would have had an accident or something, or this or this or this. It's just like, for whatever reason, I needed to sit here and have this truly endless pureed lentil soup. I mean, it shouldn't even be on the menu now that I think about it. Like, or they need to give 4,000. Like, they gave me one piece of pita bread for a never-ending well of pureed lentil soup. It's like, guys, would you eat this without a couple more pieces of pita? And I was just like, if it's so dependent on the pita, it's like, what are we doing here? And it was a side. So it's not like I ordered like a portion that was meant to be for the whole table. Like, it was an add-on. It was a side. I'm thinking it's a cup of fucking, the actual lentils in a little bit of things. My bad. Don't make assumptions. Don't make assumptions. And then it was crazy because then the next day I went to this restaurant and I saw they had a lentil soup, and on that one I looked at the description and it said pureed, because I almost got it again. I was like, I love lentil soup. I love the actual lentils. Like, I love the texture. I love it all. And under the description it said pureed, and I was like, wow, I'll never make that mistake again. And I wouldn't stake my life on it, but I would venture to heavily bet that this one the one I had did not say pureed, because I would have seen that and I would have gone, oh, okay, that's not it. Whatever. It's just, remember you will die. It's please don't take anything too seriously. Like, I'm like, okay, with tip, what was it, $12? It's like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes we take an L. And that's okay. It's like, great. If that's the worst thing that happens to me today, like, God bless. Just remember that you will die, just in a way where it's like, wear the perfume you're saving, that you're like, oh, I'm gonna wear this on a special occasion, but it's like, if you actually think about it, you don't even have that coming up. Okay, I do have to go, but all just to say, this is all quite temporary. So, you're like, today's not the day for that. Au contraire, it is the only day for that, whatever it is. And you're like, I'll wear. It's kind of the easiest to see with, I don't know, wearing something that you're saving, or this like good thing. You're like, no, I'll save it for a candle. No, don't light it. Don't light it now. It's like, whatever I get, I used to always like get stuff and like keep the tags on. I'm like, no, I can't wear it yet. I literally get stuff, I just rip the tags off. I just wear it immediately. And I never think about it again. It's like, just flow with life. Don't like save stuff. And I get a candle, I just fucking light its ass ASAP. I light its ass that night. I don't freaking wait. I'm not like, okay, maybe on like a certain Sunday when the wind is this just so. When the sun is at a 68-degree axis, it's like, just fucking light it. Just fucking light it. Just stop all this. And you will find that your life just starts to flow so easily. It's so beautiful. It's just that, like, you think, yeah, another Saturday here, another Saturday in May. It's like, you don't know how many you have. You're assuming they're endless. And the only thing that's endless was my pureed lentil soup. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Subscribe, rate, review. Bye.